Here's another simple example of how printing out the text for myself on a separate piece of paper frees me up to make some marks that will help me understand what's going on. Take a passage like Psalm 2. One of the things I notice as I start reading through it is that there are lots of quotations inside the psalm where David is quoting other people. And it gets a little bit confusing in a few places who exactly is talking. And having it here on paper, I can mark these out and say, okay, there's a quote. Who's talking? And David is talking about the kings of the earth, and they're saying this. So I come over here and I say, all right, this is the kings. Who are they talking to? Okay, they're talking to each other. Okay, I've got that down. I won't forget it. Okay, and then this quote down here, he who sits in the heavens laughs, the Lord holds them in derision. Then he, the Lord, will speak to them in his wrath and terrify them in his fury, saying, as for me, I have set my king. So here we have God speaking. And who is he speaking to? He's speaking to the kings. Okay. And then I will tell of the decree, the Lord said to me, you are my son. Okay, so this is the Lord, this is God speaking. But here he's speaking to the author. He's speaking to David. And of course, we know from the New Testament that ultimately this was speaking of Jesus. You are my son, today I have begotten you. And so we can say that this is also God ultimately speaking to his son. Come down here, and there's no quotation marks. Now therefore, O kings, be wise. So who's speaking here? Well, we're back to the psalmist. Now he's speaking himself. And David is speaking to the kings. And by noticing those quotations, I noticed that this psalm really breaks down into these 4 sections, and I've already broken up that way in my printout. You might not necessarily have done that, but once I see that, then I can go back to my computer, add those paragraph breaks, and continue to play around with the formatting so that I can see the structure to help me understand the flow of thought and what's going on here and the point that David wants me to get today.